It's time for that month of the day where we talk about literally Rent a Girlfriend. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what's the new slop or so from this. It beats the allegation. I'm crashing out. Rent a Girlfriend chapter 402. No, yes, we're gonna fucking watch this. We're gonna fucking take a look at this and we're gonna see how it is, bro. We gotta see how bad it is. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. You know this is our favorite slop to take a look at. How you know it's my month of the day?
Fake.
Okay, buddy. All right. What the fuck? Have sex with me, please? There's no way, dude. This is real? Who's the girl?
This is actually real. And is this progress? Is this actually progress in my Rent a Girlfriend manga? It only took 402 chapters, but here we finally are. We're actually seeing some progress. And the crazy thing about all this, it only took our MC getting a haircut that looks very similar to the author's haircut for this to...
Notice how the series goes straight to sex, but the author made Kazuya look like him. Wait, is this girl? Is this what's her face? I forgot the name of the character. What the fuck? Sexted by Christian Rentico. Bro, it just wow, we just literally skipped so many. It's like I couldn't date you. Well, let's have sex though. No. Could it be? There's no way it's her, right? There's no way, right? No, I was thinking what's the other girl? The other girl.
Start happening. This is a whole new level of self-insert that honestly just needs to be talked about more. Because I talked about this about 3 weeks ago, when we had the whole hairstyle change for Kazuya and how he looked exactly like the author now. You can literally see the side-by-side comparison.
I feel like this is a story that he went through, and that's who he's married with. I feel like I think this is him. I think straight up this is actually him. Like this is his story. Nah, brother in Christ, you'd be surprised, man. This could be a self-insert thing, man. This could be a self-insert thing, bro.
But literally 3 chapters after this happened, after he got this haircut, he meets Mommy. And then Mommy literally asks him straight up at the beginning of chapter 401, do you still love me? And it's a whole conversation between the two. They're communicating all that. Seems kind of joyous. And then as it eventually leads up, you have Mommy ask, that looks good. Kazuya is shocked, like, huh? And she's like, your hair. And then she just walks off, leaves it like that. Kazuya doesn't even deny that he doesn't love her or anything like that. And I'll get more to that.
Man is pulling, like what you just said, man is pulling bitches or so with the fucking haircut though. Mommy literally came back and asked him, do you still love me? That's crazy. That's wild to see that.
But the point is that this happens and then this happens back to back soon as the main character gets a haircut.
I didn't know when guys get a haircut or so they start pulling bitches or so. I didn't know that was a thing. Yes. 400 chapters.
Like,
will this ever end? That's the question to ask.
Self-insert, and I want to point this out for
going
those
to
that
the barber.
The offer of Rent a Girlfriend.
What is this fat
He's a married man, from my understanding.
Haircut call?
Correct me if I'm wrong, unless I'm
getting
one. From my knowledge, he's married, and the fact he's this in love, not just with Chizuru, but his characters to this point.
That's what it is. Chizuru. Is this supposed to be Chizuru or is it supposed to be Ruka? I just can't tell. I just can't. Well, because like I said, I haven't really bothered watching or reading the series, so.
Cast, dude. This is just shameless.
You know what I just noticed? I just noticed he has so many moles on his face. I only have like one, and then I have like one red one or so on my face that I have to go to the doctor so to get rid of it. That's about it though.
Oh, shameless.
Is it Ruka?
It's funny.
I just don't see Ruka being that
I'm not
bold
even
though.
upset. And not
That's
even
the only
that.
thing.
I
Well,
just
man, I
find
mean,
it
who knows? Maybe
hilarious.
she
Like,
got
all it
older, so when she
took
got
was
older,
for
probably, you know.
Kazuya to get a haircut, and then
Probably.
suddenly
It
all
could
this
be.
is possible. Suddenly, he is able to rizz up
Oh, she
every
is? She got
female
bolder?
character.
Interesting.
And I just like, you know what?
I'll be honest with you. Personally, I like Ruka. That's just my personal opinion, but I think Ruka is the better one.
I'll take it. I'll take it. If we're gonna have finally some progress, I will take this. I will take the drip feed of progress for Rent-A-Girlfriend, because man, it's been ongoing for 400.
She gets mind controlled by the excuse me?
Like, thankfully we have something going on here. Now, I'm going to dive into what this all means, like for instance, what this chapter means, these chapters means in just a second, because obviously there's a lot of context that I do need to give.
Please have sex with me. That's crazy.
You cannot deny the allegations that the reason why Kazuya is winning right now is because he looks like the offer. I don't think you could really deny those allegations. Okay, so let's get right into it. Let's talk about the chapters. Okay, so first off, we need to talk about chapter 402, the bombshell chapter that everybody is now talking about, and give some much needed context for those that really don't know what's going on.
This is crazy.
Yes, it's a real page, it's a real panel, this is real dialogue, this is not edited, this is actually what's going on in the manga right now on chapter 402. Now, the reason why this is happening is because of Ruka and her personality. For those that don't know her as a character, she is someone that is infatuated with Kazuya. She loves him deeply. She has been very straightforward about her feelings towards him for a long time.
And my man still has not bothered to tap that ass with Ruka, bro. You have a woman who is literally willing to love you to death, and you do nothing. Nothing! Fucking wasted opportunity, to be honest. I swear to God, I hate this fucking character.
Long time, like an extremely long time. She went as far as to even blackmail him to start a relationship with her because she wants to be with him that bad. She wants to kind of win the war of love, for instance, against
Brother in Christ. Literally, every guy who is lonely right now, if they had a girl like this, 1000%. They would totally tap that. I'm just saying. They would totally wife them up, like 100%. I know this for a fact because I know that my male audiences would be like, yes, if I had a girl that was infatuated with me like that or so, 1000% I would date her.
She wants to be the victor in the end, and she's trying her best to show as many feelings and love towards Kazuya as she can. There's a lot more that I'm leaving out. I've simplified a lot of her character.
I swear to
God. More or
God.
less, she really loves Kazuya. She wants to be with him. But the thing is, it's very clear at this point, 402 chapters deep, that Kazuya doesn't want to be with her. He doesn't want to be with Ruka. He wants to be with Chizuru. He has went on record multiple.
For your male audiences, what is this? What are you trying to say to the YouTube audiences?
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
This motherfucker.
Even kind of half-heartedly denied Ruka, just said no, he doesn't really want to be with her, he wants to be with Chizuru, but she doesn't take no for an answer, and that, he wants to be with Chizuru. And once again, I'll get more to that in a second. I'm very much simplifying the entire backstory of her, but the point is that he wants to be with Chizuru, and it's been very obvious, with just multiple dialogue throughout the series up to this very point. But the thing is that Kazuya has a problem where he cannot get his facts or his point across strongly, to where he can't set boundaries properly or reinforce those boundaries, because that is what has led to not just
all I
this
gotta say
issue,
is Ruka
but the
goated.
issue with Mommy that happened in chapter 401. And this is very much related, and it's very clear what the author is doing here. He's setting up this cycle here that Kazuya needs to start tying up loose ends, that he needs to start saying no, or he doesn't want to be with you because he has his sights set on an individual, aka Chizuru. And this obviously can lead to some character development and characterization for him, which I feel like is what is being...
Character development in Rent-A-Girlfriend? Damn, what's happening, to be honest? What's going on here?
Fed or set up in this moment. Now, I could be entirely wrong, and this could be just more or less to regress Kazuya and make him not make any progress whatsoever, and ruin his potential date with Chizuru. That obviously is a possibility. Or, let's say, The offer throws us a curveball, and Kazuya does initiate, and he accepts this statement from Ruka. Now, if that happens, honestly, there is many different routes that Rent-A-Girlfriend could go, but it is completely uncharted territory, which I don't even want to guess. I don't even want to think too hard on that, because honestly, I would straight up say, if Kazuya actually goes through with this and does it, which I'm 99% sure he won't, but let's say hypothetically he did, I would actually say 10 out of 10. I would say Rent-A-Girlfriend is now elevated to a 10 out of 10 too.
Hey, I guess, man. I guess it'd be a 10 out of 10. Oh my god. This series is sure is something, man. Bro, I love this guy, man. I love watching his videos on the update for Rent-A-Girlfriend. It's just so funny, dude. Imagine he finally goes on a real date and they clash on everything. He did go on a real date, but he got rejected or so.
I'm not even joking. Because all the build-up and everything that happened throughout the series, if that happens, there is so many ways and layers I could talk about that and what that would mean, not just for the manga, but why the author did it in the first place, that there would be...
Dude, I just really feel like we're going through like a life experience from the author himself and what he had to deal with. I feel like this is a thing that he had to deal with.
Insane crash outs. But the point of the matter is that Kazuya...
That would be... Okay, so this would be the craziest plot twist, saying that like, yes, the wife that I married or so was the Rent-A-Girlfriend that I had many years ago. Just say that. Pure cinema, bro. Pure cinema.
Is trying to tie up loose ends, or at the very least the offer is setting up for Kazuya to tie up loose ends, to where he can have his official date with Chizuru and actually get with her and kind of go towards the conclusion of the manga. That is what is being set up here. And right now, this is one of his biggest trials that he's ever experienced. For instance, you have this girl that obviously has loved him for a very long time. He's very much aware of this. He's not dense to the point he doesn't know her feelings. Kazuya is aware of her feelings. He knows that she loves him. He knows that she wants to be with him. He knows that she wants to live with him. And so this statement is not something that is unnatural for her to say, not something that she wouldn't do. This is definitely something that he would expect eventually for her to say. But the fact that she straight up did...
Should have been for my lonely male audiences, to be honest. That's all I gotta say. That woman should have been for my male audiences, you know? I think all of my lonely male audiences would be happy to have a woman like her.
Say it is a big deal, and how Kazuya
who wouldn't be, actually, to be honest? Let's be honest
here.
here.
Really is going to matter. Will he just straight up flat out deny her feelings? Will he break up with her thanks to this and say, no, I actually love someone else? Or will he go through with it and actually get with Ruka and fully settle on her as his potential girlfriend and maybe one day wife? That is the question. Now, if you want my personal takeaway, what I want to happen, I want two different outcomes. First outcome is obviously Kazuya flat out rejects her and says...
That would be the biggest plot twist. And I think it would be really fucking funny, I'm not gonna lie. It would be fucking funny, dude. It's like, yes, my wife was technically Chizuru, you know? This is a life story of me, you know?
Now, you're probably wondering, why would I want that? Well, if he outright rejects her and she finally gets the hint, that means that this plotline with Ruka is finally settled. Regardless if you like Ruka, which I'm more of a fan of Ruka, I'm gonna be honest, than Chizuru and Mami.
Let's go! Ruka's the best girl, bro. She's the best. She's the best.
All them, but regardless, it would finally settle this plot point and allow us to focus more on the main relationship. And if he's in turn trying to
beat his ass if it was
he's
true.
no longer in love with her as well, that would settle that plot thread too. This entire plot threads with these two characters completely shut down, which then he could focus on Chizuru. Massive progress if that in fact did happen. Now the other outcome that I want to happen, which would be chaotic, absolute chaos.
Have sex.
Is if Kazuya actually does the deed. He
Come on, man. Just please let it do it. I want this shit to be funny as fuck if he actually loses his virginity to Ruka, dude. I honestly, just pure funniness, dude. I would just fucking love it if it does. I doubt it though. I really doubt it. But because we all know Kazuya is such a fucking pussy on his fucking goddamn stupid fucking anime in his own goddamn story, because he is a pussy at the end of the day. But you know, But like, you know, I want that shit to happen. Please. Please have sex with Ruka, bro. Have sex with Ruka, bro. Come on, man. Don't you fucking drop the ball, bro. Don't you drop the ball. Chizuru is better. I know she's waiting for all of this. It's just a testament for me. Perseverance prevail. Energy and persistence conquer. Shut your bitch ass up with your
He finds the rabbit hole.
perseverance.
If that actually does happen, what would theoretically go forward with the story? Like, what necessarily would happen here?
Bro, she's so cute. She got a haircut too as well. She's completely different. Wow, she's definitely more mature now. She is 100% more mature.
Is that
What did I say?
it would complicate future dialogue, not just
Ruka, look at this dialogue. Look at this dialogue. Ruka-chan is already the kind of girlfriend everyone would be jealous of. Literally, the author is self-aware of like literally people would want Ruka as an actual girlfriend. Like Ruka is basically the type, you know.
between him and Ruka, but Chizuru. And him even wanting to go
Yeah,
on
so
a
she's
date
more
with
mature.
Chizuru would
Plus, she got a haircut too as well.
I don't know if he could even do that anymore. If he actually gets in a relationship with her, because
Compared to before, she's been pretty laid back lately. She's been acting more like a cute, devoted girlfriend. Dude, I would so dude, come on, man, come on, just smash already, just smash, make babies already.
hypothetically say something goes wrong, and he gets Ruka pregnant. Well, that leads to a lot of other things to really talk about. So it's just like, in terms of chaos and content and farming of the series, oh, I want him to get with Ruka. I want that to happen. It would be incredible. It would
This
be
still
incredible
applies.
if that happened. But the point here is I doubt it actually will. Kazuya is, at the end of the day, kind of spineless.
He's a
kinda
pussy!
Cowardly. He
Just
can't-
say it, Chibi. Just say it. He's a pussy. He's a giant vagina, man. Come on, man. God, I have bigger balls than this guy. And I'm not even a guy. It's a fucking puss ass. Just say it. Just say that he's a pussy. God fucking damn it, man.
really he can't really make commitments. Like, he does and doesn't. He's a character that takes like one step forward, two steps back.
No,
and
he takes a half a step forward and 20 steps backwards, falling down the fucking stairs, okay?
I feel like this entire situation here with this
Oh
chapter,
my
it's not
god,
really gonna go
dude.
anywhere. It's just bait. But I think it's very important to talk about,
Please.
which already shows
Please.
that he looks literally like the author.
Please.
And so I feel like it is definitely interesting that all these wins keep happening for Kazuya, and he is getting all these people coming after him.
You better get your dick wet, bro. If you do not get your dick wet, I'm so gonna be pissed as fuck, dude. I mean, I'm like, fuck Chizuru, bro. She's a fucking bitch, bro. Just fucking go for fucking Ruka, bro. Like, she is literally the most devoted girl you'll have in your entire life, brother. She'll be literally suck the toes that you fucking stand on, bro. She'll lick the floor where you sit on.
Ever since his haircut change. So, it's possible. It's very much possible that could happen. And in turn, this would allow the author to have a victory as well. And you're wondering why. The author loves Chizuru. Absolutely loves his creation, Chizuru. And if Kazuya isn't with Chizuru, he has his character for himself. I know that's crazy to say, but if you know anything about Reiji, the author of Rent a Girlfriend, you will know how he is for Chizuru. So,
Ay. Jesus Christ. He drew. What's he gonna do? Let me get this straight. The next thing I'm gonna be hearing or so is that the author made an AI version of Chizuru and decided to divorce his wife and then decided to get married with Chizuru. With AI Chizuru. Oh my fucking god, dude. Jesus Christ, honestly.
yeah. But, anyways, to make a long story short, Rent a Girlfriend's in some crazy territory right now. Actually insane territory with some insane development that potentially could happen. And the question is how will it be handled?
Have
will
sex.
It be handled in the typical Rent a Girlfriend way where it's bait and nothing happens? or will it lead to something?
Oh my god, do you think you think the bait is going to be that he wakes up from his bed or so and everything was all a dream? Oh my god, dude, if that happens, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, this guy is trolling. this guy is such a troll. I mean, like, a la puta madre, güey. Oh my god, bro. The way he just said it is like it could be ended in the typical like Rent-A-Girlfriend way. I'm gonna be like, oh, he could be right, dude. He could wake up from a dream, dude. Oh, dude.
Like I said, I hope it does. The chaos would be incredible, and I'm not gonna lie, I would actually probably give Rent-A-Girlfriend a 10 out of 10 status. I'm not gonna say anything else. I just, it would redeem everything in my eyes. It would actually redeem the entire series, because the amount of dumpster fire that will take place after those events would be warranted enough for another 100 to 200 chapters. I would love to see what
god!
happens
Oh my goodness gracious me!
Peak drama, slice of life content, and then the people raging about it in the manga community. Oh my goodness!
Oh my god!
I hope it happens, man. I just love the chaos. I want it so bad. But okay, I want to leave it at that. I wanted to make a brief comment on this because this was very fascinating. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be safe. Stay.
Oh my lord, dude. Jesus Christ, man. Also, apparently One Punch Man has been having very terrible animation too as well. So apparently the One Punch Man season 3 was is it like a complete shit show? Yes, it does. Okay, I see. Nar, make it a dream. This will be a 10 out of 10 rage baiting. Also, that's what I said or so. The director quitted. Wait, what do you mean? They actually quit their job or so for it? If Kazuya sleeps with Ruka, it would make 400 chapters worth it. Yep. 400 chapters reading of that shit. And he sleeps with Ruka. I still think Ruka is still the best girl. Personally, I think Ruka best girl. She's cute and she's a devoted girl that literally loves you and literally wants you, you know? There's a lot of guys who would want something like that, you know? Just saying. That's all I gotta say, man. There's a lot of guys that actually want something like that. Let me see.
The director of One Punch Man Season 3 has given up. In a really unfortunate turn of events, the overwhelmingly and in my opinion exaggerated negative response from viewers on the first 2 episodes of the season so far has caused the director of the season, Shinpei Nagai, to completely delete his Twitter account altogether. However, just before doing so, he sent a long and very important message expressing his frustration over the incredible stress and sadness this backlash has caused for the animation team. Here he says, and I quote, "Their actions such as taking my statements out of context, trying to elicit comments that violate NDAs, or turning them into profit are unacceptable and cannot be overlooked. And if you ask me, all this hate towards the animation team is completely misguided, and the true villains of all this is Bandai Namco. They're the ones that decided to be greedy little goblins, not being willing to spend the appropriate budget to make this anime season, and giving the animation team highly compressed production times in order to maximize their own profit. So if you want someone to blame, blame them." The director—
I'm not surprised, of course. It's usually whoever is the one that gives the order or the helm or so to the animation studio, because the animation studio is just there to do the work. That's it. Or he quit Twitter. I will do it if I were him too. Yeah, I wouldn't blame it too. Yeah, Bandai is the one that loves to ruin like actual like anime in general, especially with like when it comes to like a lot of anime games in general. There are some anime games that they really don't put a lot of budget into them, and it kind of feels very cheap and a knockoff, you know. It just doesn't feel right or anything like that. So Bandai has a track record of having like kind of like shitty just shitty investments on certain anime games. So yeah, but anyways, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff. Honestly, there's not many times where my voice breaks, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to break my voice on cue. Anyways, I'm trying to break my voice on cue because it'd be pretty good for me too, for singing stuff. But at the same time, I'm hoping that he does have sex with Ruka. That's all I gotta say. He has to do it. Come on, Ruka. Ruka looks so cute. She looks so cute. I like her new style. I love her new style. She looks very cute, to be honest. I like Ruka's new designer, so I like it. Beautiful, fantastic. Would date 100%. If I was Kazuya, I guess, but like he has no balls at the end of the day. I have more bigger balls than this guy, and you know, shit, man. Oh well, whatever. Like if there was someone who was like literally obsessed with me like that, you know, like her, you know, I'd do it, you know. But yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the video, and we'll just have to wait for the next chapter to see if he actually has sex. Probably not. But I'm crossing my fingers that he actually does, because I think it would be pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie. I would fucking love it. But I doubt it, though. It's not going to happen, but I hope it does, but it's not going to. We all know how this is going to be honest. Yeah, they're probably gonna blue ball it. Either he's gonna wake up from some kind of dream or something like that, or whatever other shenanigans, you know? It could be anything, but yeah. He is dreaming this. He probably is, because he was dreaming on the Chizuru one, so... Maybe this will be another dream or so with Ruka, and then the other, then there's gonna be a third dream with Mommy or something like that, you know? It could be. Anything can happen like that, you know? But yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the video. And I still think, this is my theory. Before I end the video, this is my theory. I think the reason why I think this is an actual real life story of the actual author that went through all of this. I still personally, that's my theory. I just feel like this is actually him as Kazuya, and he went through all this, the entire thing, you know. That's my theory. But would be pretty funny or so is that the Chizuru person is his actual wife, and he actually ends up being with Chizuru. That's all I gotta say, man. I'm hoping, that's just my theory. That's just I'm hoping it's true, because it would be pretty funny though. But yeah.
With some insane development.
Oh yeah, but yeah, anyways, but yeah, that's the end of the video. And overall, can't wait though. Peace. I'm just saying, it's just a theory. A rent-a-girlfriend theory.